The Story of Lawyer Jane, Episode 5. The time was 7 p.m. and the cool evening breeze seeped in through the restaurant's window and plastered Barrister Jane's skin. The weather was cold and the sky was cloudy, as if it was going to rain any moment. She looked out of the restaurant's window and saw as the sky gathered dark clouds. Inside the restaurant was busy with people eating and clinking spoons. "Come rain, come sunshine, I must engage you today," Jane said to herself as she brought her attention back to Dele, who was busy eating fried rice. Jane only ordered fried chicken for herself, and she was chewing the wings copiously and watching Dele with admiration. "This man is so handsome. I pray he does not say no to me by the time I propose to him. I have come to love him so much. I don't think I will be able to endure the pain if he refuses to accept the proposal to marry me," Jane said in her heart as she chewed the remaining part of her chicken. Dele had also finished eating and was cleaning his mouth with a piece of white tissue. "Thanks very much for bringing me to this place. It's been very long since I last visited a restaurant. In fact, it's been ages since I went out on a proper date like this. I must confess, I have enjoyed myself immensely and I would like to do this again," Dele said to Jane, who was by then preparing to break out the diamond engagement ring from her handbag. "I am glad you enjoyed yourself. Nothing gives me more joy than for you to be happy," Jane said. She was checking through her handbag, trying to locate where she kept the engagement ring. The engagement ring was nowhere to be found. Jane wondered what happened to it because she was sure she put it in her handbag before they left the house. "Excuse me, please, I want to ease myself," Jane said to Dele, who was at that time sipping from a cup of wine. Jane stood up from the table and left the place. She went into the restaurant's restroom. She was not pressed. She just wanted to check her handbag more properly. When she got to the restroom, she emptied her bag on a small table beside the toilet mirror. She searched everywhere in the handbag, but she didn't see the diamond ring. Jane was alarmed. "Where is my ring? I am sure I put it here in my bag. What is going on? This shouldn't be happening today, please. I have everything planned out. Why is this happening to me? Where is the ring?" Jane kept asking herself as she packed her things back into the handbag. She went back to the restaurant to meet Dele, but she was restless. "I want to pick my handkerchief from the car," Jane said, standing up again. She went to the restaurant car park and located the Lexus car they came with. She opened the driver's door and went in. "Did I leave the ring in the car? Did it fall off in the car?" Jane kept talking to herself as she checked everywhere in the car, including the boots, but she did not see the diamond ring. "What am I going to do now? And it is already too late for me to drive to Ikeja shopping mall to buy another ring. Which kind of village people followed me to this Lagos?" Jane lamented tearfully. "Was the ring stolen? But I'm sure I brought it home. I'm sure I put it in my handbag. I'm so confused right now," Jane said. She decided to calm herself down. She did not want Dele to suspect anything, so she decided to go back to the restaurant and meet him. "I guess we will just have a good time and go home. Maybe I will plan another engagement," Jane said as she walked back to the restaurant. When she entered the restaurant, she saw that Dele was not on the table. "Where did he go?" Jane asked herself. Nevertheless, she sat down and waited patiently for Dele. A few minutes later, someone tapped her shoulder. Then she turned. She saw Dele kneeling down before her with the same engagement ring she was looking for. Jane was shocked and happy at the same time. "I believe you were looking for this," Dele asked while looking romantically into Jane's eyes. Jane shouted so loud out of excitement, a lot of people in the restaurant turned to watch what was happening. "I believe this is what you have been looking for. I knew what you wanted to do. I knew why you brought me here. I knew when you went to buy the engagement ring. I overheard you talking about it when you were talking to yourself at home. So I stole the ring. It is my duty to engage you, not the other way around. Now, will you marry me? Dele said gently with a romantic smile. Jane was jumping up and shouting excitedly. Many people had gathered to see if she would say yes to Dele's proposal. Will you marry me? Dele asked again. Yes, I will marry you, Jane replied with a smile. She gave him her left hand and Dele gently put the ring in her finger. They hugged each other happily. When they got home that night, Jane gave Dele her bottle of honey like never before. Meanwhile, they started planning their wedding immediately. They printed invitation cards and shared to friends and well wishers. Simbi was one of the people who got an invitation card from Jane. What? You and Dele are getting married? Simbi asked Jane. She had come to Jane's office to ask to sell her remaining properties, including the Lexus car. She was running out of cash again. Yes, we are getting married. Are you not happy for me? Jane asked Simbi. Happy for you? You are getting married to my husband and you want me to be happy for you. You must be out of your mind, Simbi said angrily. You people are divorced. He is your former husband, not your husband. Do you remember how you dumped him? Why are you angry that I'm getting married to him? I thought you didn't want him, Jane asked Simbi. Let me warn you. If you go ahead with this marriage, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to deal with you. I hired you as my lawyer and now you have snatched my husband. Call off the marriage or I and you will have serious problem, Simbi said and stormed out of the office in anger.